I can't believe the Taco Bell debate is still happening from last stream. You guys are crazy. I thought we were past the Taco Bell debate. Welcome everybody. Blackhawks versus Rangers. I got a haircut. Feel free to make fun of it in the comments. It's not looking great right now. This side is better. I don't know what's happening in this region. But it is what it is. We move forward. We got a Hawks game to watch. So I don't know where Calvin is. I don't know. But we're missing him. Everybody's here. Elections Freaks here. Sean's here. Josiah's. There's Calvin. I saw Scott in here. I saw Davis in here earlier. I did not bring it up. I'm defending your honor, Ryan. Thank you. I appreciate it. Good news. Crevier is in tonight. Obviously, took the skate to the face at the end of last game. But yeah, he's back in tonight. So no worries there. Soderblom starts. Soderblom's actually coming off of 2 good games. I wrote about it in the preview. I don't know if you watched it. I did the preview this time. Usually it's Calvin. This one was me, but I talked about how he's coming off of 2 games, 2 good games. So hopefully he can continue that. And second half of back-to-back tonight. So, you want the Hawks to come out fast. They just played last night with travel. But I'm hoping the fact that they got absolutely spanked, lights a bit of a fire under their ass. And other than that, lines stay the same. Lines stay the exact same, which is good. I wouldn't really change anything, so that's good. Ryan, when you get on the wrong side of the debate, I'll keep on going, man. I mean, that's fair. If you got to defend your side, I get it. I would do the same thing. Mr. Elections, you were on my list. Calvin, you had grilled cheese, nice. Sean, I don't think I'm muted. Everyone else can hear me. I think you're just messing with me. Maybe you can't hear. If you can't hear me anyway, then it doesn't help. But maybe close out the stream and come back. But everything looks good on my end. I think. Let me pull it up on the phone. You should be able to hear me. Yeah, I'll pull it up right now and see if I can hear myself. Oh yeah. Oh, Elections can hear me. Yeah, I can hear myself on the phone. So it should be good. Windy City, how's it going? Welcome. It's not a complete stream until Windy City Hockey's here. So I appreciate you coming out early tonight. It just doesn't feel right, It doesn't feel right until Windy City shows up. One sec. All right. Sorry about that. Be back in a bit. All right, Calvin. Take your time. Audio's good. Good. Guys, pick my game snack. Ooh. How about Doritos? No, if you're going chips, I'm a big salt and vinegar guy. So if you're going chips, I would say salt and vinegar. I'll give you a chip, a chocolate, and a candy recommendation. Chip, I would go salt and vinegar or a munchie mix. One of the two. Do you have, I don't know, do you have munchie mix in the States? Or is that a Canadian thing? If not, salt and vinegar. A candy option, I would go with like Twizzlers. I like Twizzlers. And then for a chocolate, gotta go Coffee Crisp. Just popping in, be back during the intermission. All right, sounds good. We'll see you in the intermission. Would love to get your thoughts during the intermission, so we'll see you then. All right, here we go. I think puck's about to drop here. Yeah, Sean, I mean, he can't hear me, but it's got to be on his end. If everyone else can hear me, then it's got to be on Sean's end. That's for sure. I saw some Jeff Blashill slander today on Twitter. Someone was roasting him because his career coaching record, head coach record, is below 500. And I'm like, dipshit, he's coached 2 rebuilding teams. Like, what do you expect? It just pissed me off, so I had to just get that out there. I don't understand that insult. When he coached Detroit, it was rebuilding. Scott, you don't like Coffee Crisp? It's because it's Canadian, isn't it? You just don't like it because it's Canadian. It's a great chocolate bar. It's probably my second favorite chocolate bar. Maybe even top. All right, here we go. Opening draw. Bedard versus my favorite non-Hawk, Mika Zibanejad. I'm a huge Zibanejad fan. All right, Hawks win the draw. Here we go. We are underway, ladies and gentlemen. If you haven't hit like yet, be sure to do that. It means a ton. Shot early. Oh, it didn't go out of play. Frondel's got it. Centered to Bedard. Steered aside. Levshinov's shot goes wide. Vlasic keeps it in. Around the net. You got me going on the Xbox? Nice. Bedard has room. Oh, steered away. Here comes Perreault. Lafreniere walks in. He's got a lot of time. Just missed the net. Both teams will get a change here. All Canadian chocolate is gross. They completely messed up all American chocolate bars with their fake chocolate. I think there's some great Canadian chocolate. I mean, I'll be honest, I don't really know, other than like the obvious, like O. Henry and Coffee Crisp. I don't know what chocolate's technically Canadian or not, so I don't know. I like it though. Kaiser's got it behind his net. Out to Nazar. To Lardis. Onside. Shot by Kaiser goes wide. Back to the point. Oh. Sean has a working Xbox. Ryan would be so jealous. I am. We were in Walmart the other day, and I was like, let me just take a sneak peek at the electronics section. And they only had PlayStations, no Xboxes. So I'm not a PlayStation guy. If I were to get another console, I'd have to go Xbox again. My account is on there. All my, gaming history is on Xbox. So Mikheyev behind the net for Burakovsky. Donato gets tied up. Trocheck will get it up the boards. Crevier keeps it in with the glove. You texted me your prediction before the game. Oh, crap. I got to check. I didn't see it. Yeah, what's everyone's predictions here? Before someone scores, we got to get predictions in. Crevier's shot steered aside. Hawks are controlling the puck in the Ranger end here. Start this game, so better start so far. Is that going to be icing on the Hawks? Nope. Shesterkin in net comes out to play it. Third line's out there, Boisvert. Let's see a first NHL goal tonight. How great would that be to see a first NHL goal? Boisvert or Frondel, right? I almost said DeBrincat. Boisvert back to Rinzel. Shot. I see the 12, I think, DeBrincat. It's crazy. Back down low, Boisvert loses the puck. Sean says 3-1 Hawks. Scott had a prediction. I saw it before I went live. I saw the prediction. What was it, like 5-3 or something? I'll have to go back and check. But I saw Scott had a prediction. Chipped in by the Rangers. Lafreniere. Goes to Zibanejad. Rangers work it around. Shot saved. Green's going to chip it out for Frondel. He'll just get it deep. Levshinov pinches to keep it alive. Lev Shoot Now. That's a hell of a name. I love that name. Lev Shoot Now. That's funny. At first, when I glanced over, I thought I said Lev Shanot, and that would have been funny as well. But Lev Shoot Now is funny too. Yeah, 5-3 Chicago. Okay. Sean says 3-1. Here comes Vlasic to Bedard. Bedard's got some room. Drops back. Oh, couldn't find Lardis. Here come the Rangers. Centering. Oh, big save by Soderblom. Get him out of there. It's not covered. Puck goes loose. Bedard chips it out to Bertuzzi. Bertuzzi leaves. Levshinov's got it. Shot. Save. Levshinov shoots 2 places, the boards, and directly into the goalie's chest. Yeah, I would say the glass or the goalie's chest. He skies the puck sometimes. He'll shoot a good 2.5 feet over the net sometimes, which is funny. At least he's shooting the puck. Like we all we ask of this team is shoot the puck more. At least he shoots the puck, right? But if he just start hitting the net, ideally. I only like Mika for the bubbly texture. Oh, wait, what? Milka? Oh, is that a chocolate? I thought you meant Mika Zibanejad, and then I saw bubbly texture, and I got really confused. You're still talking about chocolate bars. I was like, Mika has a bubbly texture? What the hell? Steered down. Crevier's got it in his own end now. Cohen, do you have the game on? Or are you able to watch this one? Play around. Nazar can't get it out, and Soderblom has to make another save. Couple saves early for Soderblom. Artie just knows where he wants to shoot. He just knows he wants no rebound, so he goes right to the chest. Or he just wants to reset the play, so we'll shoot it against the glass. Berkey, you bum. What did he do? I didn't even see what he did. Like I said, Soderblom coming off of 2 good games, so hopefully he can have another one tonight. Nope, just listening to your lovely voice as usual. That's a nice thing. That's a nice compliment. I was expecting the compliment and then some sort of shot at me afterwards. But I appreciate that. Levshinov in the corner. It's rimmed around to Fox. Rangers keep possession. Shot. Didn't make it through. I think Vlasic blocked it. Rangers keep it in. Donato around the net. Levshinov, he's got a little bit of time. He'll play it out. Nothing. I just love hating on him. That's fair. That's fair. You have 90s hip-hop as the background? That's awesome. Not my cup of tea, but I can respect it. Rangers cycling it around. Hawks had a few good shifts to start this game, and now the Rangers working it around a bit for the last few shifts. Any live stream link? No, sorry, Nike. But you can listen to my commentary, if you can even call it commentary. You might not even be able to call it commentary. But here come the Hawks. Slager's got some room. Stops up. Plays around the net for Teravainen. He left it for Levshinov. Boisvert. Back to Teravainen. Just held it in. Boisvert couldn't get a stick on that. Rimmed around. Back out come the Rangers. Zibanejad now. Across. Perot tried to make a move on Green. Good play by Green. Top line's back out there. Frondell's got it. Nice move. Couldn't take it in. It's not Movember. I know. Believe it or not, I just chose to have this mustache. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that why? I'm regretting it, but, we'll see. Shot saved by Soderblom. It's not commentary, it's comedy. Is that an insult or a compliment that I'm funny? Yeah, I could see it going either way. It's either like an insult, like you're a joke, or it's like, oh, you're kind of funny. Hopefully it's that one. We'll see. I'm thinking of getting rid of the mustache, though. It was a bold choice. I've had it for like a day and a half now. It was, once every few months I leave it, and I regret it every time. So it's ran its course. A good day and a half. I might have to get rid of it maybe tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning, maybe. I could write you an essay about how much I love 90s hip-hop. Do it. Write me an essay. I expect it by tomorrow. On my desk by tomorrow. Way number 2? Good. Thank you. I'm glad. It's the best. 90s hip-hop is the best. I don't know. Be happy, Ryan. Dark-haired lucky man. Dude, yeah, blonde is tough. Some dudes can pull it off. I've seen a picture of you. I think you can pull it off. But it's tough for some guys. Blonde hair, it's definitely didn't hit the genetic lottery for some of them. Not you. I think you can pull it off. Like I said, I've seen a couple pictures. I think you can pull it off, but some can't. And even the ones who can't do a mustache. It just does not work, in my opinion, at least. I'm really excited to see. I don't know. I don't think Frondell has had a legit full practice with the Hawks yet. So I'm really excited to see him get some more practice time with the team and really develop some chemistry with Bedard and Green. I think that's going to be so special when they get the chemistry going because they already look good together. It's not outstanding, but it's, Frondell and Bedard have had some nice plays, so it'll be good to see them grow that chemistry. I'm not going to read the quote out loud, Scott, but that's funny. Levshinov around the net. Bedard's got it. Couldn't hold on to it. Lafreniere gets it out. Frondell's got it. Levshinov's got it. Oh, pass it to the feet of Vlasic. Let's go, Hawks. Hell yeah, Sean. Hey, not a bad start. We're 6 minutes and 20 seconds into this game, and they haven't given up a goal yet. In fact, they've even had a few chances. It's about as good of a start as we can ask for. Trocheck drops it to the point. Some of these Rangers numbers I don't know. Like 38? Couldn't tell you. Fox now. Shot, rebound, it's loose. Oh! Did that miss the net? Somehow that didn't go in. Bedard, steal it. Oh, Green's got it. He's got Bedard with him. Drops for Bedard. Back to Green. Oh, Green couldn't tap it in. Goddamn. Nice board play by Frondell. Keeps the puck alive. Bedard's got it. Scoring chances 4-3 for the Rangers. 6 minutes in. Played around. Lardis off the bench. He'll keep it alive. Bedard lets it go, but there's a Ranger there first. And it gets out. We haven't been scored on. That's really good. Yeah, dude, if we're 6 minutes into the game, we haven't been scored on yet, I'll take it. The Hawks ice it just now, but I'll take it. Good shift from Frondell. I liked his effort there to keep the puck in, and he made a good defensive effort too. My first thought when I saw your streams for the first time was, this guy seems chill. That's what I'm going for, so I appreciate it. That's what I'm going for. Isn't it better to just tank at this point, let the Rangers get above us in the league, chase for Stenberg McKenna? I've had this topic come up a few times, and this is just my opinion. I would rather see the Hawks be good to end the season, have the young guys play well, grow the confidence, develop, have Bedard go on a tear, have Nazar go on a tear, Frondell go on a tear, and them get some wins in the final, 10 games. And maybe, drop out of the top 2 in the draft, rather than them all look like crap, lose a bunch of games, get deflated, confidence down, and get 1 or 2. But that's just my opinion. If I had to pick how I wanted the season to end, that's how I would want it to end. But I see your point. Like I'm definitely not saying I don't want McKenna or Stenberg. That's certainly not what I'm saying. Down low, Rangers got it. They're still pressuring here. Mikheyev is just going to get it out. Crevier takes it deep. Being pinned by 2 Rangers. Donato plays it around. Nobody's there. That was supposed to be Crevier in that spot. Here come the Rangers again. Toward the net, Soderblom save. Puck is loose. Get him out of there. Yeah, Del Mastro. Del Mastro giving the old headlock. Shove to the back of the head. Ryan was very mean to me in the beginning. What do you mean, chill? Dude, you're mean to me. What do you mean? I'm so nice to you. I'm so nice. Except minus the time I compared you to Ted Bundy, I've been so nice to you. Just minus the time I compared you to one of the worst serial killers of all time. Other than that, I've been ray of sunshine. Yes, Ryan Styles so much more refreshing than watching Lee off his meds. Oh man, I don't want to laugh at that, but it's funny. We just have very different styles. He's doing good though. I check up on his stream sometimes. He's got like 70 people watching. Good for him. He's doing well. So definitely like to see that. I mean, I'll take our group any day over that, but it's good to see. Good for him. The General's here, and he likes the haircut. Yes, I was feeling down about it, but now that you said that, I feel better. Dude, also great video. Your Rangers almost scored. Your Kanserov video was unbelievable. Really, really good stuff. I enjoyed it. Yeah, awesome stuff. If you guys haven't seen on the Rinkside Generals channel, he put out a really good in-depth video analyzing Kanserov's game and why he's going to be a good fit for the Blackhawks. Super well done video, so definitely go check that out if you haven't yet. I agree. Lee is crazy sometimes. Different styles. That's all I'll say. We're different styles, but like I said, he's doing really well, and it's been great to see. Can't wait till next year, baby. I know, me too. I can't wait. It's good. Like, I only started in November, so I'm stoked to do a full year of this. It's going to be so much fun. A full season's going to be a blast. I don't know if I'll be live for all 82, but I'll definitely won't miss a post game. That's for sure. Rangers got it. Trocheck. It's been all Rangers here the last few minutes on net. Soderblom's going to cover that one. We got a commercial break. Overall, what do you guys think of the start so far? Better start than normal. They strung quite a few good shifts together at the start of the game. It's been a little more Rangers, ice is tilted a bit more to the Rangers the last few minutes, but other than that, Soderblom's made some good saves. I'm okay with the way they're playing. Just, again, you want to string a little bit more offense together. Kanserov just reminds me of Yakupov too much. Interesting. That's an interesting comparison. I hope it's not an accurate comparison, but it's an interesting one. Once again, I mentioned how much I love the chat block function. Is it still 3, or did you add another one to the list, or is it still just 3? Prospect camp should be loaded and a good start. Development camp is going to be a blast. Training camp's going to be fun. Yeah, it's going to be good. I'm excited. I'm excited to see who surprises in camp and makes the team. Like, we obviously have the expectation of, like, Frondell, Green, Moore, all those guys, like those young guys, they're going to make the team. But there's always a surprise. Like Ryan Green last year, Nick Lardis even impressed a lot. Obviously didn't start the year with the team, but definitely got on the radar and became the first call, or the second call up, because I guess more. So it'll be interesting. Like, is somebody going to come out of nowhere and make the team? I'm super interested to see if something like that happens, because there's always one surprise, Someone always has an underwhelming camp too. Like, who's going to have a bad camp next year? It's a fun time of year. Man, every little, like, cutaway highlight is of Frondell or Boisvert. Mostly Frondell, but every single one. I wish I could hear what they're saying. Behind the net, Vlasic's got it. Hawks win the draw on their own end. Green. Around for Levshinov. Up the boards. Frondell chipped it out. Is that going to be icing on the Hawks? No, it's not icing on the Hawks. Another weird one. Rangers can't get it out. Frondell got in the way. Good check by Frondell. Bedard! Oh! What a forecheck by Frondell. What a chance for Bedard. Yeah, Bedsy finished that, hey? It's not often he doesn't score that. 9 times out of 10, that's going in for Connor Bedard. Calvin's back. Welcome back, Calvin. We missed you. Got to add that play to the game notes. God damn it, the backspace button on my laptop doesn't work, and it's infuriating. That's why it takes me so long to type, because I keep making errors and my backspace button doesn't work. Okay. Face-off won by the Hawks. Del Mastro shot. Steered wide. At least I think that was Del Mastro. Rangers looking to get the puck out here. They're going to get it out. I want to see Felchman in Rockford, what he looks like. He's a big body. Yeah, he's absolutely going to start in Rockford next year. It'll be interesting, the fact that they signed him to his NHL because they signed him to the AHL contract earlier in the week. So the fact that they signed him to that NHL deal, I was like, is he going to get a game? Is he going to get a game or two? Who knows? But he's absolutely not NHL ready. He needs time in Rockford. Calvin, you slacker, where have you been? Yeah, Calvin, why does your dinner always overlap with the first period? Do you time it? You're like, I need to miss the first 15 minutes. Mikheyev, nice pass over. Burakovsky, finish it. Nope, of course he doesn't. Why would Burakovsky score? It's not his game. He better be a huge morale guy in the locker room if this is what he's doing on the ice. The guys must love him. He must have such a great personality. Donato turns back. Trade for Will Cooley? Now, is that coming from a Rangers fan? Because if you're a Rangers fan telling the Hawks to trade for Will Cooley, my first thought is, what's wrong with him? Why don't you want him? If you're a Hawks fan, what do you like about him? So I have a question either way. He strikes me as a change of scenery kind of guy, like just needs a change of scenery. But I'm not a Rangers fan, so I obviously don't watch the Rangers as much as, the actual fans. So Lardis over the line, Bertuzzi out of play. Sorry, I just found the score. No worries. Brauchowski. That's a hell of a name. I like the name. Brauchowski. Am I saying that right? I think I am. How is the ECHL connected to the NHL? I get AHL as a practice of sorts for getting ready. No, AHL is more of it's like your affiliate, right? Like all the guys you have in your system that aren't ready for the NHL or you don't need the NHL, that's kind of your extras, right? And then the ECHL is affiliated with the AHL. So it's kind of like, if you think about it in tiers, that's kind of how it works. So then all the guys who don't make the AHL club, there's that option for the ECHL. Kind of like that third tier. Brochowski. Okay, good to know. Thank you. I think I said Brauchowski, which, yeah, that doesn't make sense. Lardis dumps it in. Offside. I'll be back in a bit, guys, getting a haircut. Well, hopefully it turns out better than this one. Good luck. Shots are 9-8 for the Rangers, 6:18 to go. So it's familiar to baseball, right? I'm not too familiar with baseball. I've only been a baseball fan for like one season now, last season. So I'm definitely not the guy to ask when it comes to stuff like that. Maybe someone in the chat knows a bit more about baseball and can answer that one. Bedard on the draw, first line back out there. We got 16 people in here. Make sure to like if you haven't already. Subscribe. I'm live every Hawks game. I do a post-game show after every game. And for even more Blackhawks coverage, go to blackhawksconversation.com for all of the written work. A lot of stuff over there, too. Rangers get it deep. Levshinov's got, I don't even know who that is. Who's 38 on the Rangers? Sikora? He's got Sikora pinned. Back to Trocheck. Shot blocked. Sikora's got it down low. Rangers working it around. One thing I have noticed about this top line with Frondell on there, they do get hemmed in quite a bit. I have noticed that. See, Frondell can't get it out. Soderblom steers it to the corner. Ryan, you don't like your hair? It's just a bit too short. I got a cut yesterday, and it's just a tad too short. The mustache doesn't help. In hindsight, mustache was a mistake. I'll be the first to admit it. But, I'm working with what I got, right? Sent back in by the Rangers. Lev Shinov goes back for it. Here come the Hawks. Slaggert might have a chance. Slaggert. Oh, big save. Oh, that's not Shesterkin in the net. Is that? Who's in the net for the Rangers? What the heck? I gotta check now. This whole time I was like Shesterkin, but that is definitely not Shesterkin. McSlaggert almost scores. McSlaggert's a good name. They're basically the same player, so. NHL, the AHL is like AAA, and the ECHL is like AA or single A. That's a good way to put it. Good way to put it. Who the hell is in net for the Rangers? Now I gotta check. Live tracker. Box score. Rangers. Oh, Garand. Oh, fun fact. Garand and I have the same home. We went to the same school. He's only 2 years younger than me. And yeah, we went to the same school. That's crazy. I saw he had his debut the other day. I didn't realize he was starting tonight. Good for him. Not cheering for him tonight, that's for sure. Dylan G. Old Dilly G is in the net for the Rangers. Only his second game? That sounds right. I know he made his debut like not even a week ago, right? Something like that. We just hit 251 subscribers. We were at 249 going into the stream. We passed 250. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Are you from Chicago / the suburbs? No, I'm actually Canadian. I live in Canada. I would love to live in Chicago one day, though. That's the goal. That's the end goal for all of this, is to live in Chicago. That is the ultimate goal. The dream is to cover the Blackhawks for a living and live in Chicago. That is the goal. And I'm going to make it happen. Let's go. Yeah, General. Man, what a chance for Slaggert. What a save. Let's go Hawks. Hell yeah, Sean. Get the chant going. Let's go Hawks. Brochowski might have been 250. Oh, loose puck. Saved. Well, since we don't know for sure, I'm just going to say you were 250. So thank you. I appreciate it. Getting me over the hump. I appreciate it. Chicago is awesome. Yeah, I've been there before, and it felt like home immediately. Like I miss it a lot. I would love to live there one day. Beautiful, beautiful city. Granted, I didn't spend any time in the suburbs. I stayed like downtown Chicago, but I loved it. And I've heard nothing but great things about the other areas too. All right, here we go. Boisvert is going to skate it in. Man, the guy is so slow. Boisvert tries a toe drag. Gets steered to the corner. Back to the point. Boisvert sends it low for Slaggert. Slaggert's got it. Back around the net. Teravainen. Kaiser shot. Deflected to the corner. If I were to move there, would I be a downtown person or a suburbs person? Well, Savannah and I have been talking about that, and I think downtown. I would love to have a view of the river or Lake Michigan, but that might be out of my price range. But I would probably want to be downtown. I've always liked quieter areas, like where I live now. I've moved out to a quieter area, but for Chicago, I think I'd want to be right in the city. Rangers working it around. Miller's got it. Down low. Still working it around. Del Mastro gets the loose puck for Green. Burakovsky. And Donato's just going to skate it in. Across. Oh, just over the stick of Burakovsky. Donato centers. Oh. Trocheck gets it out. It's chipped in. You excited for the Mariners game today? I'm betting they will lose. I hope they don't lose, but yeah, I'm looking forward to it. We're going to watch it, I think, after this stream here, after I do the post game. You'd probably like Logan Square or Bucktown. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Downers or Naperville. All areas I've never heard of, but I will keep it in mind. I'd like to do some more exploring next time we go. Hopefully sometime in the near future. Hopefully start of next season is kind of the goal to go for another visit. All right, offensive zone draw. I got the Nazar line out there. Face off won by the Rangers. Nazar really has like periods of time where he'll be really good on the dot, and then another stretch of time where he's just not good on the dot. He's very hot and cold on the face-off. Rangers ices, so we're going to get another offensive zone face-off here. Nazar wins the draw, but it goes right to a Ranger. Levshinov's got it behind his own net. Up for Nazar. Vlasic. Lardis chips it in, goes after it. Turnover, Bertuzzi. Back to the point. Levshinov. Vlasic. Nazar. Vlasic. Bertuzzi. Lardis scores. Nick Lardis. And it's 1-0. Holy jumpin', says Calvin. Hell yeah, holy jumpin'. Nick Lardis stays hot. I wrote about him in the preview today. I said, watch out for Nick Lardis. He's been hot lately. 4 points his last 5 games. Who needs Demidov when you have Alex Vlasic? Hell yeah. He's added an offensive side to his game this year, and that's a perfect example of it right there. Ivan who? A little toe drag? Beautiful. Salute to the general. Nice video on Kanstrov. Hell yeah, it was a great video. Everyone's seen it. Thanks, Matt. I appreciate that. Yeah, it sucks. I look over the chat and I'm like, oh, Lardis. I know Lardis scored. Frondell! Oh. Yeah, I think Vlasic, if I was assigning the leadership group, I would have Bedard as the captain and Vlasic for sure wearing the other A. Vlasic absolutely needs to wear a letter. I mean, he's the veteran now. And I mean, besides that, he also does have those leadership qualities as well. But yeah, he's the veteran. He's the old guy now, you know? Frondell had a good look there. Attaboy, Nicky. Hell yeah. Face-off won by the Hawks. Kaiser trying to keep it in. He does. Rimmed around. Frondell's going to keep it alive. Down low for Green. He gets checked. Battle along the boards. Green. Is that not a... Okay. Could have been a hook. Maybe not. Renzel. Bedard. Short angle. Tried a short angle one, and Garand is going to glove that one. Buzzing right now? Yeah. The Hawks are moving right now. I think I'm like 30 seconds ahead of everyone. I don't know how. Dude, I'm always behind everybody, and it's infuriating. Kaiser's a more consistent player. Kaiser's probably been one of our... Man, I got to run up and down the lineup right now, but Kaiser has probably been one of, if not the most consistent guys, for sure on the back end. Him and... I mean, we have a few, but yeah, he's been great all year. I did a player profile video on him the other day, kind of breaking down. I broke down a few aspects of his game that I really like. (4-3) in overtime. That's your prediction? That'd be a good game. Shot saved by Soderblom. Oh, big rebound for the Rangers, and they score. That looked like it bounced off one of our own. Raiders Savannah shows up next to me. The Rangers score, by the way. You want to say hi? All right. Bedard covering for Artie didn't work. Kaiser the Great. Hell yeah, I love that nickname. Savannah's here.
Hi.
All right, let's see what happened here. Shot from the point. Yeah. I don't know where Artie was going on that play. That's a tough one. It's just a tough bounce. That's a tough bounce. Vlasic has his man tied up, and it's just a bounce. Davis, how's it going? It's always Artie. Why? He's the next player profile video I'm working on. I started it today. It's an interesting one. Let's go, Hawks. Hell yeah. That's how to play. Oh, yeah, I got to update the store. Thank you. Appreciate it. Brochowski, I appreciate it. Oh, what am I doing? I clicked the wrong button. Hold on. I'm all over the place here. I don't know. I think 1-0 looks better, but I guess technically I have to change it. All right, face-off won by the Rangers. They dump it deep. Final minute of the first period. Shots 14-12 for the Rangers. Back to the point. Fox shoots it wide. Shot by Mikheyev. Gets steered aside. Steered into the corner, rather. Burakovsky takes a shot from Miller there, but stays on it. Good puck protection by Burakovsky. Just getting ragdolled by Miller, but he stays on it. Miller eventually gets the puck. Oh, chance for Donato in front. Oh, what a chance for Mikheyev. Del Mastro back to the line. Burakovsky. Shot, bobbled, loose puck. Oh. Crevier. What happened? We got a penalty? Are the Hawks getting one? Is Donato getting a hook? Wait, we have two Cohens in the chat? There's so many things happening right now. Oh, no, it's... Okay, Rangers getting a penalty. We had the puck. Why'd they blow the whistle when we had the puck? I also can't hear the stream, so I'm just assuming that's when the whistle went. Oh, it was Gavrikov that hit the puck back to him. Okay, never mind. I'm wrong. See, this is the downfalls of not having the sound on. Gavrikov gets a late penalty. Okay, so is Brochowski Cohen? Because that would make sense why you know all this Mariners stuff. And you're talking about the Mariners. Levshinov shot, blocked, and it goes out. Frondell plays it in front for Nazar. Goes by Levshinov. I wish Levshinov would have just held on to that. What a pass! Oh! And that'll do it for the first period. All right, not a bad first 16 seconds of the power play. Shots are 14-12 for the unless they might update that. Actually, there was looked like there might have been something might have gone on net late. So, did you release any new article? I wrote it's a very brief article on the Felchman signing, and then I did a preview for today's game. So two things went up on the website today. Again, the Felchman one's pretty short, and then just the usual game preview. How did Artie shoot the puck out of the zone? I think it got blocked. CHGO said Artie's ceiling is franchise altering. I just don't see that. Maybe 1 to 2 D-man, but I don't know about franchise altering. People have Levshinov pinned as a lot of different things, and it's just so early. Do I think he has the potential to be franchise altering? I do. I think he could be that, and I think his absolute ceiling, is that. Is he going to hit it? I don't know. Maybe not. But I think he certainly has. There's a reason he went number 2 overall. And again, I have the breakdown video, player profile video coming out on Levshinov shortly. I started it today. There's a lot of strengths to his game. Most of them lie in the offensive zone. He obviously is an offensive defenseman. he's got a lot of strengths in his game and a lot of strengths if he leans into and works on and if he can round out kind of those weaknesses. Yeah, I think he absolutely has a ceiling of somebody who can be a key contributor and one of the most important players on a cup contending team for a long time. I absolutely believe that. Couldn't do the preview today. Thanks, Ryan, for doing it. I mean, thank you for all the ones you've done. I mean, if you think a true number one D-man, that is franchise altering. The Rangers are lame. We need to step up next period. Let's go. The Rangers are not a good hockey team. All right, I got to get a closer look at those goals because I did not update my notes when the goals happened. So I'm going to go get a closer look here on Twitter. I know Blackhawks Focus already has them up and ready to go. So I'm going to go to Blackhawks Focus. If you haven't followed Blackhawks Focus on Twitter, you're really missing out. That was a good first period of play for the Blackhawks. I agree. Yeah, I thought they played good. Yeah, I thought they played fine. Yeah, Adam Fox is the number one D-man, but isn't franchise altering. I think our Artem Levshinov's ceiling is way higher than Adam Fox. Your prediction might still happen. 4-3 in OT. Just watch. The Hawks and Rangers maybe tied the quality of play, but look at the advantage. The advantage to the Blackhawks. I could see that. I don't know. I think the Rangers, I feel like they controlled more of that period. We had some good looks, but I think they kind of controlled more of that. Possession-wise. You had a class day and it was embarrassing for you? What happened in your class? I love Artie, but if the Hawks draft a right-handed D in the draft, fine by me. Yeah, because then you have Crevier, Levshinov, Rinzel, and yeah, then you just up that competition. There's you can never have too much internal competition. You see Woods got arrested. I saw Tiger Woods got in a car accident, but I didn't see any. Did he get arrested? I didn't see anything else. Sorry, Captain Cal, you have your team now. All right, updating the goal notes here. You can never have enough D-men. No, you're right. You definitely can. Yeah, the more competition on the back end, the better. My computer wouldn't connect to the internet and we had to do stuff. Oh, no. Did it work out in the end? Did you eventually get through, or were you just done for the whole class? All right, let's get a look at this. Let's get a look at this Rangers goal now. I just updated my notes on the Hawks goal. Let's get a load of this Rangers goal. You sat there for 3 hours? Damn. Bedsy says Rasmus Anderson BS drafting a D-man this year will take too long to develop for our timeline. Oh, because. BC, because. Well, it depends who you get. Depends who you get. Yeah, there's a higher likelihood that if you draft a D-man, he'll need more time. But you never know. I hate to say look at Matthew Schaefer because it's such an unfair... nobody is expected to do what Matthew Schaefer has done, so I'm not even going to use that comparison. I see what you mean, though. If you draft a forward like a McKenna, a Stenberg, they're probably going to be NHL-ready quicker and have quicker impacts. What? The Rangers scored? Yeah, Sheary scored. He banked it off of Vlasic's foot and in. What happened on this Ranger goal? Slow it down here. Artie's got his man on the wall. He follows his man up the wall. Green can't get in the lane. Bedard's in front of the net. he can't. He loses. Bedard doesn't win a puck battle with Sheary. Vlasic's doing his job. Vlasic has his man tied up, and it's just one of those bounces. We need McKenna. McKenna will be so sick. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I know I said, like, I'd rather the Hawks play well this year and potentially fall out of the top two, and I stand by that. But, dude, yeah, Gavin McKenna or Stenberg on this team, oh my God, would absolutely make my year if we got one of them. You want to see KD pull off Stenberg or Bjork? Where is Vigo? Let me check some mock drafts here. Where is Vigo Bjork supposed to go? Let's see where Vigo Bjork is projected. Hey, and you'd get teammates too. So draft prospects rankings. Let's see. So on draftprospectshockey.com, for all of the prospect information, go to draftprospectshockey.com. It's the best site for it. They have him on the community. On the community rankings, he's listed at 8. On the Prospect Dons rankings, he is listed at 8 as well. What else we got here? Draft Pros has him at 8. So that's the 3 I've looked at right now. All have him at 8. So if he's in that 5 to 10 range, that's interesting. Simple, take best player available in the draft. Not that difficult. It depends where in the draft, though. It depends where you are in the draft and who's out there. I love elite prospects. Oh, I use elite prospects all the time. But the thing is, like, for a lot of that information, you have to pay. I don't want to pay, you know? Interesting. Ryan Rubrick is high in this draft. 4th. Sometimes BPA is subjective. Yep, sometimes. It also depends. Like, if you're like the top 5 of the draft, absolutely take best player available. But if you're getting to between 10 and 15, I can absolutely see you being like, okay, we need a left winger more than a right-handed defenseman. It would likely be the other way around, actually. We need a right defenseman more than a left winger. We'll take this guy over this guy. I could see you playing positional there, but like top 5, around there in the draft, absolutely. Even like top 8, top 10, right? You want to take best player available. Weren't we looking at Malhotra for the longest time? I haven't really looked much into Malhotra, if I'm being straight honest with you. Elite has Belchet's higher than the rest. This draft's going to be interesting. After the top 2, I mean, can you really say the top 2 is set in the draft? Maybe like 80%. But crazy things can happen. But outside of the top 2, it's an open game. Like, it's hard to project outside of that top 2. It's going to be really interesting to see what some of these GMs do. I have a feeling it's going to be an active draft day, like trade-wise. I think a lot of picks are going to move. A lot of high picks are going to move, I think. Because, like, if you have, like, I don't know. There's a lot of teams that could be in the top 10 that would make sense they'd want to move the pick. Just waiting on the lottery. May 5th, right? I think it's May 5th. Captain Cal, number 1 pick. I'd take Calvin first overall. I'm going to stream the draft lottery, by the way. So if anybody wants to hang out here, watch the draft lottery. I'll be streaming it. I'll also be streaming the draft, too. Going to manifest it. Dude, imagine. Best case scenario, the Hawks go on a tear to end the season. Everybody looks phenomenal. They win the draft lottery and get McKenna. Oh, that would be a dream come true. 5 out of the top 10 are D-men. Could be more. A lot of D-men. A lot of D-men, for sure. Oh. Sorry about that. I just whacked the microphone. Sorry if you could hear that. The Rinkside General just made a really good point on Twitter. He says when a prospect dominates another league with a standout physical trait, they usually are unable to keep it up in the NHL. With how physically dominant Frondell looked in Sweden, I doubted that he'd be able to be this overpowering in the NHL. It seems like I was wrong, and that's a good point. He's been using his body really well. Absolutely, that's a great point. Shots are 14-12 for the Rangers. Shot attempts are 29-29. Scoring chances 19-10 for the Rangers. High danger chances 10-3 for the Rangers. Yeah, I thought I felt like the Rangers were the better team in that period, and those stats just confirm that. Were you bullied into it? Yes, I absolutely was bullied into it. I definitely was. I was like, yeah, I'm not sure if I'm going to stream the lottery. And everyone's like, it's 30 minutes. Just do it. I was like, all right, I'll do it. Yeah, Ryan, going to be a fun stream. Hell yeah. I better see you there, Calvin. Corey Pronman seems most tapped into what teams are thinking for the draft. Yeah, he's always good. He's always good. He is always a good source, that's for sure. All right, I'm going to take a quick 2-minute break. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. All right, we're back. Where's Lee tonight? Is Lee not streaming tonight? Is that why we've had so many people in here? Is he not streaming? Anyone paying attention to the MLS at all? We have an MLS team here in Vancouver. I don't really keep up with them, to be honest with you. Is Lee not streaming? I'm going to have to Google it now. Google it. YouTube it. Google it. I don't know why I said Google it. Oh, he's not live today. Interesting. The Panthers lost the game to Wild with 3 seconds left. Oh, we need Florida to get hot in the last 10. Yeah, no kidding. No kidding. Subscribed? Oh, Johnny, thank you. I appreciate that, man. I'm live for every game, and I do a post-game show after every game, so glad to have you here. I hope you enjoy the content. Thanks for subscribing. I appreciate it. Yeah, I just checked. Lee's not live tonight. He doesn't miss too many games, so I wonder why. That makes sense, though. I was like, why do we have so many people in here? Not complaining, but, you know. You know, the Hawks have had worse starts, but, like, they didn't play great in that first period. So hopefully they come out a little hotter here in the second. We'll see. All right, we're about to start up the second period here. Cool, good luck with your channel. Thank you, Johnny. I appreciate that. That's nice of you to say. If Ilya doesn't... Who is this Ilya person we're talking about? It can't be Mikheyev, because that's not how you spell his first name. All right, here we go. Second period underway. Hawks win the draw. Minute 42 to go on the power play. I forgot they had a power play. Nazar with a nice little spin move, but he bobbles it. Drops it back for Bedard. He does a spin move of his own. This time it works. He gets open space. He carries it in. Nice little toe drag. Back to Bertuzzi on the half wall. Back to Nazar. Now they get a little bit more set up here. Levshinov, Frondel. Bertuzzi, Frondel. Levshinov, shot. Oh, figure skating? Okay, yeah. That makes sense. Here comes Nazar. Hawks come right back in. To Bedard. Bedard now. Surveying. Oh, tried to go across to Frondel. I don't know who that was. Got a stick in the lane and it's out of play. Will Borgen got a stick on it. I expect are they going to throw the second unit out on a condensed power play, or are they going to keep him out there? I have a feeling they might throw the second unit out just because they were skating around a lot there and had to break in a couple times, but we'll see. Nope, they keep the first unit out there. Nice, I like that. Just can't win it. Already hesitated. Steers is that Will Cooley wide, though. Puck gets behind the net. Bedard. Hawks are going to reset. 40 seconds to go on the power play. Levshinov skates it up, drops it back for Nazar. I wish Levshinov wasn't so automatic on the drop back. Like, you look at when Sam Rinzel's on the power play, he'll skate it in sometimes. Like, fake the drop back and skate it in. You need to have that option. Otherwise, the D just know what you're going to do. And Levshinov never uses that option to just skate it in. He always it's so predictable. He always drops it back. Like, if there's a lane, take it, Artie. Take it in. 10 seconds to go. Kaiser's going to skate it in. He's checked at the line. Burakovsky bats that puck out of midair. Zibanejad's on him. Plays it over to Donato. Donato shoots it in. Here comes Lafreniere. Around the net. Gets it back. In front. Oh, the Rangers got it. Loose puck. It's kept out. Gets saved by Soderblom. Rangers chip it in. Rinzel gets beat to the puck. Lafreniere. A cross. Good stick from Burakovsky. Rinzel tied up. Lafreniere gets the puck. Rangers cycling it. Kaiser and Miller battle. Kaiser gets it up to... Is that Mikheyev? Can't get it out. Shot deflected. Big save by Soderblom. Kaiser can't get it out, though. Come on. We're getting hemmed in here. First line just going to work for the Rangers. Donato's going to get it out into the zone. Lafreniere looks good. Yeah, he hasn't looked bad this game. He's looked pretty good. A lot of standing around in our D zone. Yeah, we're not very aggressive. Definitely not very aggressive. We're giving the Rangers a lot of space. Kids picking their noses. That's our defense at the moment this season. That's what has me so torn on what they should do next year. You know, like, should they add a veteran on the back end? Or should they let the young kids take it? There's risk to both. Because if you add a veteran who's sitting, first of all, somebody's got to go then. And if you don't add a veteran, you play all the guys of the future, well... There's going to be a lot of ups and downs next season on the back end. So I don't know what they're going to do. It's going to be a really interesting offseason. I'm super excited for this one. Because, like, here's why this offseason is going to be so interesting. Because all the offseasons Kyle Davidson has had so far, the goal has been the same. Bring in draft picks, unload the veterans, you know, basically deciphering what veterans do you want to keep, which ones do you want to give up, bring in draft picks, draft well. Now, this summer, the strategy shifts to, okay, now we're building the team. Like, who do we add? Where do we want... What position do we want a young player in? What position do we want a veteran in? Now you're actually starting to build the team. So this offseason is going to be really interesting. I'm excited to see what they do. I'm really excited to see what they do with Korchinski. You know, he's an RFA. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting to see what Bedard's contract looks like. Just give me 8 years. That's all I can. Give him $40 million. I don't care. I know you can't actually give him $40 million. My point is I don't care how much money you give Connor Bedard. Just sign for as long as you can. Del Mastro keeps it in for the Hawks. Lardis. Oh, tried to get a shot off. He couldn't. Rangers to the attack. Nazar's going to pick up the loose puck. He'll skate it out to center. Tries to make a move and he can't. Turns it over. Bertuzzi takes it. Finds Nazar. He's got Frondell driving the net. Oh, couldn't get a stick on it. Zibanejad's going to skate it out first line over the boards. Little tic-tac-toe play. Loose puck. Watch the hold, Levshinov. Levshinov almost got a holding penalty there. Around the net for Vlasic. Chip it out, Frondell. Couldn't find the bouncing puck. Green's got it off the bench. He'll just shoot it in. Good stick. Good forecheck by Frondell. Green couldn't keep it in. A full team of young players makes me nervous. Me too. It excites me, but also makes me nervous at the same time. Miller around the net. Back to the point for Schneider. I thought Schneider was getting traded for sure. Towards the net. Oh. Rinzel. Oh, puck's loose. What the heck? Another chance for the Rangers. Oh, they score. Man, that was a hell of a shot. Who the hell was that? Who's 29 on the Rangers? Oh, Robertson. God damn it, and it's 2-1 Rangers. We're just breaking down in our own end. Can't clear the puck. We're breaking down. We're giving them too much space. Giving too much space, not hard enough on the pucks, too. Goddamn. 2-1. 2-1. Godzilla, hello. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, Rinzel bobbled that clearing attempt. Rinzel with an Artie moment. He's doing his best Levchinov impression. Shot from the point. Save by Soderblom. I mean, you know, bad start to the second period. That's a hell of a shot. He shouldn't have ever been in the position to take that shot, but it was a hell of a shot. Our team is already demoralized. We give up fast. I don't know if I call him demoralized yet, but it could get there. It could definitely get there. Oh, stream's lagging a bit. Rangers win the faceoff. Mikheyev off the boards for Donato. Tried to find Mikheyev again, but he couldn't. Donato on the puck behind the net. Let's respond to that here. Del Mastro shot deflected. Oh, we need to fight to energize the guys. Who's going to fight, though? Like, we have guys that'll fight because of a bad hit. Like, Vlasic will drop him. Donato will drop him. But I don't know if we have a guy who's going to go out and drop the gloves just to get the guys fired up. Still early, let's go. Yeah, there's still time. It's a one-goal game. It's a one-goal game. Yeah, exactly, Elections Freak. That's a great point. That's why you bring in Sasha Boisvert. That's his role. Let's check. I forgot to do the money puck intermission, but let's check. Is he throwing the body tonight? I'm going to check. Jinja says fire Kyle Davidson now. No, not even close. Not even close. They're gonna extend him this offseason. In 4 years, if it's a dumpster fire, 3 years, fire Kyle Davidson. But no, not at all right now. Absolutely not. No need to do that. I believe. Cohen believes. All right, I want to see Sasha Boisvert. Is he throwing the body at all here? I haven't noticed it. So if he does have a hit, I didn't notice it. He's got one hit. Nobody on this team, only 4 guys have a hit. Nobody has more than one hit. Bertuzzi, Frondel, Teravainen, and Boisvert are the only guys that have thrown the body this game, all with one hit. It's embarrassing, man. This team does not hit. They do not throw the body. We aren't the Rangers when they're rebuilding, so keep Davidson. Yeah, true. Like it or not, Davidson has a plan. It's a long-term plan, and that's what I think a lot of people don't like about it, is it's a long-term plan. But if it's successful, we're set up for a long time. So I'm fully willing to give it a chance. And so far, I like what he's done. I'm optimistic. I think it's, I like what he's done with drafting. The next test now is, okay, now how do you add? How do you fill out the team, right? Kaiser shot deflected wide. So yeah, I have faith in Kyle Davidson for sure. I like what he's done. Rangers gonna get it out. Green loses his stick. Have to be more physical. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and that's why you bring in a guy like Boisvert, and he's not. That's why I said in the last post game, if you saw it, I said I'm underwhelmed with Sasha Boisvert in his NHL debut, because all I was looking for out of him was bring the physicality. That's all I was looking for. Oh, Frondel tried to center. Bring back 70s and 80s hockey, show the team slap shot. That'll get him fired up. Rinzel's got it. Over to Green. Green's going to chip it in. Fourth line's out there now. Boisvert. Puck in the corner. Around the net. Lafreniere checked by Tavo. Crevier pinches in on Zibanejad. Can't get the puck, though. Played out for Gabe Perreault. He's having a hell of a year, Gabe Perreault. Turnover by Boisvert. Rangers got it. In front, Slaggert takes it. Tries to skate away from Zibanejad. Nice. He'll get it deep. Good skate there by Slaggert. Boisvert down low. Del Mastro pinches, keeps it alive, but nobody's there. There's a hit by Boisvert. I just noticed that. There's a hit by Sasha Boisvert. That's what I want to see. More of that. Give me more of that. Rangers attacking now. Oh, bad turnover by Boisvert. Bad turnover. Yikes. Lardis. Nice. Good play by Lardis. Del Mastro bobbles that pass. Oh no, Rangers got a 2-on-1. Is that Will Cooley? Who was that? I swear to God, that was the first NHL goal, wasn't it? By Sikora. I could, just looking at the reaction, I know that was the first NHL goal. Absolutely, that was the first NHL goal. Ah, man. Why do you guys keep saying trade for Will Cooley? You know, and I gave Soderblom the credit. I said he's had 2 really good games. Let's see if he can do it again. And I mean, a defensive breakdown, of course, 2-on-1. What are you gonna do? But like, it's not like it was a cross crease one-timer. He had time to get set for the shot. And I don't want to completely blame him, but like, fuck, make a save, man. A bunch of losers. That's positive. Rangers got it now. He has 3 hits and an assist now. He's made his mark. Del Mastro's a joke. Your reactions are really overblown, hey? The young defenseman makes one mistake and he's a joke, apparently. All right. Damn. Yeah, bad pinch, hey? Bad pinch. And it's only 24. Yeah, he'd be a good ad. Hawks get the puck deep. Another game being outshot, man. 23-13. Like, we just cannot generate any offense at all. No, the defense is not having an amazing few games at all. But nobody can be surprised. Look how young they are. Like, we knew this was going to happen. We knew the second they traded Connor Murphy and Matt Grzelcyk was the only veteran that this was going to happen. Then Matt Grzelcyk goes down with an injury. We absolutely knew this was going to happen. Nobody said, oh, a young decor, it's going to be smooth sailing. And that's what makes me nervous about next year is if they go all young, there's going to be stretches where they're playing bad hockey. It's going to happen. Bring up Comesso, let him play the rest of the year behind Knight. I agree. I'm fully on team get Comesso up here. I'm on team trade Soderblom this offseason. Everybody needs a goalie. Someone will gamble on him for, I don't care. I'll take a 7th for Soderblom. I don't really care. Yeah, I'm full on team get Soderblom up here. I agree. Here come the Rangers. Levshnov up the wall, turned over. He's got the puck again. Out to Burakovsky. Trip? No. No trip. Rangers are going to take it back in. Levshnov, good puck protection. Gets it out for Donato. A lot of people out there that don't understand that development's not linear. It's quite baffling. Back to the point. Shot saved by Soderblom. Frondell up the boards. Bedard trying to get there, but Schneider gets there first. You'd like to see Knight get the occasional back-to-back. Not often, but sometimes. There's no point now. Like, if you're competing for a playoff spot and you don't have faith in your backup, sure, but now it's not the, a team with no playoff aspirations right now. There's no point. You just risk, an injury or something, right? Behind the net, Lafreniere. Back to the point, shot wide of the net. That shot didn't get through. Lafreniere's got it. Back across, he gets it again, tries to shoot. Crevier got a stick in there. Good play by Frondel. Hawks can't get it out, though. Exactly. How many shots have we had this period? Not many. One, according to my count, one. The Hawks have had one shot this period. It's absolutely unacceptable. Like, you can only use the excuse on the second half of a back-to-back for so many things. Behind the net, Rangers got it. Slaggert chips it out. He's got Teravainen and Boisvert with him. Back to the point, Levshinov. Shot saved by Garand. Soda's been okay. It's not his worst game. Definitely not his worst game. He's made some good saves. Let's remember we're in the middle of a rebuild. We want a dynasty, not a single cup-winning team. Exactly, and that's why, Kyle Davidson's plan is a long-term thing. It's going to take a while to really reap the benefits, right? Yeah, you're right, Brad. Like, at this point, one of your top dogs need to step up and score. I mean, Bedard said after last game he hasn't been good in the last few games. He hasn't been good enough, and at least he owns it, but now he's got to show something, right? It's Demi Dover. That's a good name. I like that. I like hockey player pun names. They're good. This period has been way too many mistakes in the D zones. Both goals this period were on Renzel and Levshinov. Yeah, way too many defensive lapses. I fully agree. Like I said, that's what you're going to get with a young decor. You're going to get a lot of inconsistency, and you're going to get a lot of ups and especially downs. That's just going to happen. I need one this period, yeah. Yeah, if you're going to get back in this game, you ideally don't want to go into the third down too, right? So one would be good this period for sure. Yeah, one shot this period, though, so far is absolutely unacceptable. Because last period, the end of the first period, shots were 14-12 for the Islanders. The Hawks only have 13 shots. I think as of right now, we're on commercial break, but I think they still only have 13 shots. Right now, our team wins and gets in their head, and then gets dominated the next game. Interesting. I think it's the other way around. Like, I don't think they get in their head when they win. I think they're feeling good when they win. They're just stringing them together is the issue, right? And then I think they get in their head when they lose. Second line out there. Frankie on the draw. Hogg, Jazzkarn. We lost 5-1 last game. That's true, we did. Lardis tried to squeeze through the D, couldn't do it. Trocheck fumbles it, and Hazar turns back the other way. Nazar to the net. Couldn't get a stick on it. Shots are 25-14 for the Rangers with 7:22 to go in the second period. You vote for a steady veteran D-man next year? Yeah, I think it would help. I don't know. There's pros and cons to both, because then if you add a D-man, like, who sits, right? Because you have 7 young guys right now. So somebody either has to get traded or go to the AHL. Here come the Rangers again. Ooh. Tipped wide. Bring the Rasmus Anderson stare down to Chicago. Dude, he's gonna sign in Vegas. There's no way he doesn't sign in Vegas. They're gonna find the cap space. They're gonna screw themselves in the long term, but they'll find the cap space. Jay and Jazz are in here. I love it. Love to see it. Where's Calvin? I don't know. He keeps leaving. I don't know where Calvin went. Hawks ice the puck. There's Calvin. There's Calvin. Man, this has been a pretty pathetic second period. Where's Phil? Everyone's saying, "Hey, Phil." I didn't see a message from Phil. Full support. Nice. Hold on, I didn't see Phil. Did I miss his message? Phil, speak again if you're in here. I'm going back in the chat. Wait, what? Phil, your message didn't show up on the screen for some reason. You said, "Are we officially done with the post-Olympic break momentum?" Good evening, gentlemen. Good evening, Phil. Yeah, looks like it. All the young D were playing really well post-Olympic break, and I don't think we can say that anymore. I got blocked, apparently. There you are. Now I see you on the screen. That was weird. I don't know why your other message didn't show up. Here's Bedard. Carries it in. Tries to get it deep to Frondell, but couldn't. Brutal. Kaiser's got it. Lafrenaiere's all over him, but Kaiser comes out with the puck to Bedard. Here comes Bedard. Tried to pass it over, hit a skate, and back the other way come the Rangers. Potential odd man rush. 3-on-2. Oh, good stick by Renzel. That happens sometimes. Some messages don't show. Okay. Hopefully it doesn't happen again. Shot by Fox is steered aside. We getting a penalty? No, high stick. High stick. Man. Commercial break. What a abysmal second period. Absolutely abysmal second period. Remember at the start of the season when the second periods were always the problem, and it kind of went away? It feels like it's back with this. This feels like an early season second period. Yeah, the Rangers are locking down the Bedard line. They can't get anything going. Yeah, that's true. We need to push for a playoff spot next year. We are not the Ice Hogs. Then hope Bedard and Nazar stay healthy. Well, that's the dilemma, right? Like, if I keep going back to it, but if you have an all young decor, there's going to be a lot of games like this where they don't look very good. And so then that kind of skews the expectation of playoffs. But if you bring in a veteran defenseman, that boosts your chances to make the playoffs. But then you got to sit somebody. Somebody's got to go. One of the young guys has to go. Korchinski can't go back down to the AHL. He's not going to clear waivers. Can you make an argument for the only other guy you could potentially make an argument for is Del Mastro? But I don't know if you want him sitting in the AHL again. So I don't know. How is Artie doing? Dude, no one on the D course is having a good game. Nobody on the back end's having a good game. Green is not a first line forward? No. Long term he's not going to be. With how the team's constructed right now, though, I think he plays well with Bedard, but yeah, he's not a top line talent, that's for sure. I'm back, Ryan. What happened? We stopped playing hockey in the this has been one of the worst. This second period feels like one of the early season second periods. I don't know if you guys remember, but like at the beginning of the year, the big issue was why can't this team play hockey in the second period? They kind of went away, but this is a second period that feels like that. We've got what, 2 shots on goal, outscored 2-0. It's been a bad second period. It's been a really bad second period. Rangers win the draw. Good stick by Del Mastro. I think he took a stick up high. No call, though. Nazar skates it out. Chipped in, back in by the Rangers. Hawks just can't get the puck through the neutral zone. New York is just clogging up that neutral zone. They can't skate it in. They absolutely can't skate the puck in. New York, the Rangers are doing a really good job of stopping that, clogging up that blue line. Crevier gets it down the ice. Not going to be enough for icing. Don't feel bad. I said hi to Greg Boyson. Didn't swear, and I call him Chum Lee. That's hilarious. And they censored me. Damn. Battle in the corner. Burakovsky taken down. No penalty. Yeah, Green's a good placeholder player. He does the job enough on Bedard's wing, but he's absolutely not the long-term solution. He's just a placeholder right now. But he does a fine job of it. I think he's holding his own. He does a lot of things right. He's a responsible player, but yeah, he's not the long-term solution for that first line left wing spot. I don't understand the lack of shooting. In general, I don't understand the lack of shooting. This game, they just cannot get the puck into the offensive zone at all. Blackhawks think they're playing in a no-check league. Yeah, they think they're playing in my beer league right now. The CHGO guys are good guys. I don't like the CHGO slander. You can disagree with their takes all you want, but they're good guys. I had Mario on the show the other week, and I got Jay coming on next month. So they're really nice guys. They're awesome. We played one of our best games of the season last time. We played the Rangers. Wonder why they're being so flaky. Yeah, I don't think it has anything to do with the opponent specifically. It's just it's been a bad stretch of hockey. It's been a bad stretch. Rangers win the draw. Borgen at the point. Shot. Save, rebound. Soderblom makes a save. Puck is loose in the slot. It's a scramble. Slager trying to get it out. Can't. It's just all Rangers, man. Taken down, no penalty, and they score. Getting spanked by a crummy team, yeah. Who scored that? 22. Why is he using his elbow to high-five the bench? Once again, I reiterate, thank God for the chat block option. I'm trying to pinpoint what you're trying to, what in this would you want to block, but I can't identify it. Cannot identify it. Oh, I guess I gotta change the goddamn scoreboard to 4-1. This feels like last night all over again. They're just creeping their way up to 5-1. This can't be acceptable. It's not. Yeah, Johnny, I wonder if it's them or if it's because they got producers, right? It might be the producers. I don't know. Jay and Mario as individuals, I think, are great guys. But yeah, I don't think they're individually banning the people. So here comes Nazar. But I don't know. I haven't been on the receiving end of it, so I don't know. Nazar taken down, but it's not. It shouldn't be a call, and it wasn't. Around the net. Soderblom rings it around. Goes to Nazar. Might have a 3-on-2 here. Nazar finds Lardis. One-timer. Whiffed on it. Man, the Hawks just can't get any offense going here. Nothing at all. And the Rangers get it out again. Why can't we beat New York teams? We just beat the Islanders a couple nights ago. Frondell, and after it, throws a nice body check, gets on the puck. Lost sight of it there. Del Mastro pinches to keep it alive. He does, but the Rangers get the puck. They shoot it out. Oh, good stick from Crevier to prevent a breakaway. Puck goes back to Bedard. He skates it in. Down low, Frondell tried to center. Couldn't get anything on it. Now you want 2 veteran defensemen for next year? Bedard says this sucks. Yeah. I mean, the first period effort wasn't terrible, but this second period has been abysmal. If they played this second period like they played the first period, the game would not be like this. This second period has been a shit show. Absolutely unacceptable second period. Like, I understand you're on the second half of a back-to-back, but there's just no effort, you know? Here comes Frondell. He's tired. Chips it around. Bedard goes off for a change. Green finishes his check. Well, I know this is a crappy game, but if you're new here, I'm live for every game, so make sure you subscribe to be part of the good games. I also do a post-game show after every single game. About an hour after every game, the post-game comes out. For more coverage, go to blackhawksconversation.com. Rangers have double the shots. Yeah, dude, this second period has been terrible. What's the shot counter right now? Hold on. What is the shot counter currently? We have 14 shots, right? We ended the first period with 12. We only have 2 shots in this period, and there's 1:45 to go. They have not been able to get any offense to save their life. You thought the Flyers were a New York team? Close enough. Pennsylvania is pretty close, right? Schneider down low. In front for Trocheck. Mikheyev got a stick in there. Donato shot just wide. Since the third period of the Islanders game, it's been bad. Yeah, that's true. That's true. They did a good job in that third period of the whole bend, don't break. But yeah, it's been terrible hockey since then. What's up, Q? Welcome in. Unfortunate circumstances that you're coming into, but glad to have you here. Glad to have you. We've got 50 seconds left in the second period. Demidov looking pretty good right about now. That's great for Montreal fans. I don't really care, but great for them. Still happy with Levchinov. Demidov's also playing on a way better team, and he's a forward, so that's definitely something to keep in mind. Forwards develop a lot faster than D, so definitely something to keep in mind. Here comes Miller with 15 seconds. He'll skate it in. The Hawks are looking like a college team playing an NHL team. Yeah, they're hard to argue that one. Hard to argue that one. And that'll do it for the second, folks. Is that one of the worst second periods? Is that one of the worst periods we've seen out of this team? I don't know if they've played a worse period than that. Have they? Like, I'm trying to think back all year. That might be the worst period of hockey I've seen them play all year. Shots are 31-15 for the Rangers right now. We had 3 shots that period. That's it. 3 shots. And we had a power play at the start of the period. You're telling me they only got 3 shots? God. And the Rangers had, 17 shots or something? Oh, man. Just terrible. Players are going back to the locker room with their heads hanging down. At least they know they should be ashamed. Oh, yeah. They better know it. If we draft a D with our first, I think Artie's pick looks bad. I don't think the pick looks bad. He's a 20-year-old defenseman who's had ups and downs. That happens. to every defenseman. People are just blinded by like Matthew Schaefer, who's doing unbelievable things. I hate that comparison. When Levshinov's been on, his upside looks fantastic. Yeah, Josias, he was great after the break. It's been this stretch of probably 3 games now. He hasn't been very good, including this game. They need to play simpler, dump the puck and forecheck, try to create some pressure on the Rangers. I agree. They're having so much trouble generating offense. Just go back to the basics. And that would also fix the issue of, like, there's no physicality. Chip the puck in and then finish your check. It's simple, right? You nailed it. Besides Moore and Kanstrov, all the Bedard help is here. This is crazy. Nestrasil's not here. Van Acker's not here. Yeah, there's a few guys that aren't here. 9 goals given up in 24 hours. Man, that's terrible. That's terrible. Levshinov is still 50-50. We're seeing the bad 50 at the moment. Exactly. Dude, like, in December, he was phenomenal. After the Olympic break, he was phenomenal. And it's just been the last couple games he hasn't been. But the Levshinov haters are completely silent when he's playing good. And then he has one bad game and like, see, I told you. He's fucking terrible. People are like, they don't think big picture. It's game to game with these people. Like, Levshinov has one bad game. They're like, see, I told you, terrible pick. He sucks. Well, look how he was in December. Look how he was post-Olympic break. I'm working on a breakdown video of Levshinov right now, and I'm going through all these highlights of him because I have access to Instat, which has, like, I could look up, like, Artem Levshinov poke checking someone, and it'll show me every clip of him poke checking someone this year. So I'm able to break down the footage of him quite well. He looks phenomenal at times. People got to zoom out, think big picture, and just relax. If we get to the point where he's like 23 years old and he still looks like this, yeah, that's a problem. But he's 20 years old playing his first full season. Relax. What the heck did I miss? I went to the store and back. It was 1-1 at the start of the second. Davis, I'm not even kidding you. You missed what might have been the worst period the Hawks have played the entire season. They were outshot, 16-3 that period, and they had a power play. I don't remember them having the puck in the offensive zone even one time in that period. It was awful. I don't think I've seen a full game from RU where I just went, wow, he's looked amazing all game, but people say he has. He still goofs up every game, though. Yeah, he has a mistake here and there, but there's been games where he's looked phenomenal. But also, like, how many players are you going to look at and say, wow, they consistently play games where they don't even make one mistake? Every player makes a mistake here and there in a game, and I don't think many players go a game without making a mistake. It's just that balance, right? You want to have more successful plays than mistakes, and you want that separation to be as far as you can, right? Artie's highlights are great, but his 60-minute game is not consistent, and because he's 20 years old. When a player is this age, especially a defenseman, you have to look at those flashes and think, okay, that's what he could be more. And it's all about just closing that gap. That's what you do with a 20-year-old defenseman. The fact that he's shown flashes of being able to take over a game offensively is an amazing sign, and we should be happy about that. You're absolutely insane if you think he's going to come into the NHL and immediately be an amazing player. Immediately be a top-tier prime defenseman. You're off your rocker if you think that's going to happen. Hawks are playing pretty good. I was then shot 57 times. I think what we are seeing right now is that as hard as they try to convince themselves to try to bring their best, deep down they know their games don't matter. Yeah, like, I think you might be onto something there. I mean, obviously standings-wise, they don't matter. The veterans, sure, like, what do they have to play for? The hope is that the young guys, care because they're young and they're just starting their careers and they want to get better, right? So that's the hope. But I think you're onto something there. Willie don't make mistakes, but he doesn't know how to stick up for his teammates. Hasn't he injured 3 of his own goalies in warm-up? I know that's not during the actual game, but he makes mistakes. I've seen him make mistakes. I hardly watch the Leafs. I've seen him make mistakes. One of my closest buddies is a Leafs fan. He's ranted about Willie a few times. Are you talking about William Nylander, I assume? Every player, if Sidney Crosby makes mistakes, Connor McDavid makes mistakes, every single player in the NHL makes mistakes. I think it's pretty rare that a player goes a full game without making a mistake. In fact, I would challenge you to go find a game where a player doesn't make a single mistake. I don't think you could do it. There are 28 people in here. My thing says 18. I don't know if there's 28. Bedard ain't fixing his hair now. I don't know. I guess he's not. I don't know. I haven't really been paying attention, to be honest with you. I don't really pay attention to his hair. I don't give a shit. He could have a pink and blue afro. I don't care, as long as he scores goals. That's all that matters. I gotta watch that 4-1 goal again. I gotta break it down from my notes here. I just kind of clocked out for a second when they made it 4-1. Calvin has never made a mistake. Exactly. Calvin's the only one. I think it's a young team being young. They were world beaters just a few days ago. Now they're looking like this junk. It's inconsistency. And that's exactly what I've been saying this whole time. It's ups and downs. Ups and downs. It's what you get with a young team. I don't know. I agree. Ryan Green is consistent games. These are more have consistent games. I'm not asking for more than occasionally having a game where you don't make a mistake just once every now and then. Yeah, but when you're saying players don't make a mistake during the game, every player makes a mistake during the game. That's what I was arguing. Yeah, when you're not playing well as a team, all mistakes get magnified, especially with these young guys. All of them are under a microscope right now. I just think at some point we need to have a conversation. When they're up against a top team where winning makes a statement, they're a much better team. It's like they can care if winning feels like you prove something. Yeah, that's a good point. I've noticed that too. They play up to those good teams. I mean, look at the Islanders game, for example, right? They play up to those teams. They've played. Look at Utah. They swept Utah this year. Look at Minnesota. Every game with Minnesota was a 1-goal game. They do play up to their opponent a lot of the time, and I wonder what that means. I wonder what's behind that. Is it an attitude thing where it's oh, we're playing the Rangers. Oh, we're playing the Canucks. It doesn't matter. I wonder what the motivation or the reasoning for that is. We might have to do what the Canucks did and ship off Berkey and attach a draft pick to dump him. Yeah, but then he's going to turn into a stud and he's going to get whatever team a first-round pick back because that's what happened to us. I'd be okay with it, though. Dude, I would gladly give up a second-round pick. That might be too much. A third-round pick for someone to take Burakovsky. We for sure lost this game. I just looked. We're outshot 31-15. Yeah, it's so over. It's so over. But against mid-tier teams, there's nothing to prove and the games don't matter, so they zone out. Yeah, I think you might be onto something. With that. Okay, now I got to break down this 4-1 goal here. Man, I got so heated about Levshinov and the young guys there. I got to relax. Okay, but what are the Rangers playing for? Yeah, nothing. So who eats it? Somebody, is it Teravainen? Yeah, Teravainen eats it in the slot. One-timer gets stopped. Oh, no. That's just the... No replay? There's no farther back replay. All right, we got 20 people in here. I'm going to take a quick 30-second break. No disrespect to anyone, but it feels like excuses. What feels like excuses? What are you referencing? I'm going to take a quick 30-second break. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Don't even fucking think about it. I'm back. They've been inconsistent all year, but this is just wildly erratic right now. Yeah, we're seeing like when you talk peaks and valleys, we're in the ultimate valley of valleys right now. Like it's gonna happen. Like post Olympic break, there was a stretch where hey, these young guys are playing really really well. It's gonna happen, right? Exactly, Sean. Part of the development curve, man. Yeah, elections freak. I really want to know what Blashill's saying right now in the locker room. I say this every time. I would kill to be a fly on the wall right now in that locker room. And I know you're going to make a weird joke about it. But, yeah. Is there anyone that should even be worried about being able to stay in the NHL right now? Well, Boisvert is the obvious one, and I say that because he's just not going to he's not starting in the NHL next year, but I don't know if he should be worried because I think he probably knows that. I don't know, like, I think, like, out of all the young guys, they've all shown that they can be here and they can handle it. It's just a bad stretch right now, right? So, I don't know, like, right now, I would say no, but that could change. Like we could go into next year, and Ethan Del Mastro could have 15 terrible games in a row, and then it could be like, okay, he needs to get sent down. But yeah, right now, I probably wouldn't say so. No, I'm not. I promise, no more silliness for me, Cohen. I will say, I've noticed there's been less silliness this stream. Part of me misses it a little bit. I'll be honest. When the second line is good, life is good, dude, right? I agree. When Nazar and Lardis are clicking, hey, I mean, they got a goal tonight, right? So, at least something went their way. I think it's disturbing how easily they give up. Yeah, I wonder if that's going to be a problem long term. It'll be interesting to see if that does become an issue. That's my point of view. Yeah, that's fair. It's a fair one. Yeah, it's like game to game, right? Like, I will agree with you, Phil, in the sense that, like, I would say more games than not, they play like they believe they can win it. But the slight few games that they don't, they look like it's concerning how defeated they look. But I would say most games, yeah, we don't. It's not that. So that's why I'm like, I wonder if if it's going to be an issue long term, or if it's just gonna when the team starts winning, they'll kind of nip it in the bud and it'll be gone. If Blashill and Bedard better be giving a speech in the locker room, yeah, I want to know so bad what those guys are saying. I would do anything to know what those guys are saying. I keep forgetting to change the period. It still says second period. I need to say second intermission. Although I'm pretty sure it's about to change. Lately thought it's a big problem. The effort thing. The same as last season. Man, this is going to be a tough third period, isn't it? You're fired up. Let's go, Hawks. Yeah, Sean, get some positivity in here. Are we're starting the third period here, I think. Josiah, this whole time you thought the period was still on. I'm sorry. Yeah, I got to get better at updating the scoreboard. I apologize. Okay, third period's underway. Let me change it. All right, third period underway. Puck is dropped. Artie turns it over. Oh, my God. Frondell's going to get it out. Oh, yeah, Frondell draws a penalty. There we go. Frondell draws a trip. So there's a chance. Dude, Artem Levchinov just tripped over nothing behind the net. Listen, I'll defend this guy all day. He makes it pretty damn hard sometimes, though. I will be honest. Zibanejad's going to the box for a trip. Oh, a slash? What? Okay. I guess it's a slash. Peeper, says Rager. It's a peeper. And Rangers clear it immediately. The Franz drew the penalty. I love that nickname, the Franz. I just don't think that's going to be his nickname because everyone on the team's so young. I don't think they're going to think of that. Or even get the reference. But I think the Franz is the perfect nickname for him. Bertuzzi to the net. Frondell shot. Oh, man. Frondell scoring would heal everything that this game has caused. Heal all the pain that this game has caused. Levchinov. Frondell leaves it for Bertuzzi. And covered up. Minute 23 to go on the power play. We're going to get a face-off. You like to see Frondell shooting the puck. He's been shooting. Like to see that. I'm going to hop on NHL 26 rookie difficulty and give the Rangers a beating. Make sure Frondell gets a hat trick. Give Levchinov one, too. He needs it. You know what? Make sure the entire D-Corps gets on the score sheet. They need it. And give Soda the shutout. Minute 6 to go. Bedard's got it in his own end. Skates it out. Fakes the drop back. And it gets played right back out for Levchinov. First unit stays out there. They can't get the puck in. No, they can't. The power play, too, like, even before, like, this little slump here, the power play hasn't looked good. Nazar skates it in. Shot. Nobody is with him. God, what are we doing? This is abysmal. Bedard's going to try again. Dumps it in. Bertuzzi's after it. Rinzel at the point. We got kind of a half change. Bedard. Back to Rinzel. Shot. Wide. Good play by Bertuzzi. Gets Bedard the puck. Can't do anything with it, though. Bedard behind the net. Oh, back to Vlasic, but he couldn't hold it in. You should do a Blackhawks franchise mode series. I've always wanted to, but my Xbox doesn't work. So I can't. Ryan is furious. I'm not going to lie. Yeah. I'm trying to keep it in, but this has been a bad game. It's been a really bad game. If Ryan guesses what I'm eating, Hawks win. You get 3 guesses. Chips. That's a good game snack. I'm going to guess chips for my first guess. Prime Finney says, honestly, Artie on the power play isn't working yet. I'd much rather see a Kaiser on the power play and ease Artie into a bigger role in the future. I would be okay with that. Like, if you give Rinzel, like, the top power play, the top unit, and then let Kaiser run power play too, I'd be okay to see that. Give Levchinov a bit of a reset. Nope, not chips. Hot dog. Are you eating a hot dog? I mean, I'm never going to get it. It's a meal? Okay, I'll go hot dog. Hot dog's a meal, right? Back to the point. Rangers win it 2 clean, and it goes out. All right, Rangers start out again. 16:55 to go. Let's just get this one over with, fellas. Shot from the point goes wide. I haven't watched too much of the power play. It's been bad all year. I would say, like, no. A consistent issue has been the break-in. That's been like a consistent issue over pretty much all the season. What the issue has been, they can't get the puck in, but once they get the puck in, they look dangerous. That's been the whole thing all year. And right now, the last week or so, all around looks bad. Like, even when they're in, it looks bad. So I would say it's kind of at its worst right now. But all season, yeah, the issue has just been getting the puck in. And once they get it in, they look okay. And then the issue on top of that has been they don't shoot enough, too. That's also been an issue. Once they're in, they look fine. It's getting in is the issue. Rangers trying to break it out. It's been mid, not bad. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. It hasn't been stellar by any means. Boisvert dumps it in. Hot dog's not a meal, no way. What do you have, like 6 hot dogs? I'd consider 6 hot dogs a meal. Rangers bring it in. Would you rather us draft Stenberg or McKenna if it came down to it? I'm a believer in McKenna. What he did in the CHL, what he's done lately in college, the fact that he's willing to knock a guy out, I'm fully on team Gavin McKenna. If we draft Stenberg, will I be mad? No. I would gladly take Ivar Stenberg. If I got to choose, if I'm up on the podium for the first overall pick, I'm taking Gavin McKenna. But again, we get the second overall pick. Hey, even if we get the first, we draft Stenberg, I'm going to celebrate. Hawks are playing so bad that Jackie's going to leave me for this. The timing is hilarious because Savannah just walked out the front door. So she kind of did just leave because of how bad they're playing. I'd rather go full Swede. You'll have, yeah, that's Swedish connection. I mean, that's a good point. I mean, get another Canadian on the team. You can't go wrong with a good Canadian. Good Canadian kid who defends his mom and scores. Can't go wrong with that. Give me the Canadian. Centering by Levshinov. Couldn't find Bedard. Just made a big save playing McKenna. Nice. Guyan did. Nice. Yeah, I don't blame you at all for wanting to go Stenberg over McKenna. It's at the draft, it's a gamble, right? And at this point, well, from everything we know, it seems like you can't go wrong, right? Can I room with you? Yeah, dude, we might have to bunk, and Savannah and Jackie are gonna. Savannah's going to Jackie, and then you're gonna have to come bunk here. Here comes Levshinov, just under 15 to go. Levshinov's going to wind up for a slap shot. It gets deflected into the corner. Out come the Rangers. Is that JT Miller? I can't squint. Centering. Good stick there by Frondell. We have 20 shots on goal. Well, guys, we hit 20 shots on goal. We did it. It only took us giving up 31, but we did it. Frondell has the puck, fires it across for Green. That's just offside. God damn it. I also think Bedard is trying to find Frondell too much. I understand they want him to score, but it feels like they're forcing it. Yeah, I mean, I don't think you're wrong. How many shot attempts does Bedard have right now? Let me check Money Puck. McKenna would be great, but I still have a feeling Vancouver is going to get him. Yeah, I think if Vancouver wins the lottery, they draft him. Dude, the fans over here in Vancouver are calling for the Canadian kid so heavily. Fans over here want him so bad. Stenberg's better at zone entries. That's fair. Can't go wrong with the Canadian, except at the Olympics. I don't blame you, Phil. That was a slam dunk. I don't blame you. Hey, 2030, we're coming for you. And 2028 World Cup, we're coming. Bedard's going to be on those teams. We're coming. Schaefer's going to be on those teams. We're coming for you. Nah, enjoy the win, though. Enjoy it. Hawks get a power play here. I didn't even see what happened. I'm so checked out. Okay, I was going to check shot attempts. Rangers are going to get it out. We'll split rent 90-10. Oh, you're willing to pay 90% of the rent? That's so nice of you. Rager, you're in Vancouver? Me too, buddy. Oh, it was tamales, dude. I was never going to guess tamales. That's wild that you even thought I would guess that. Guys, I just checked shot attempts. Artem Levshinov has 8 shot attempts tonight. He leads the team. That's crazy. Artem Levshinov. So the second unit power play is out to start, I noticed. Burakovsky's got it. I got to focus on the game here. Teravainen down low for Green. In front, Green. Oh, big save. Burakovsky down low. Center Lardis. Oh, Lardis for the one-timer. Lardis now along the wall. Down low to Green. Back to Lardis. Back to Rinzel. Back to Lardis again. Down low for Green. Centered. Tavo. Lardis! Oh, this second unit is humming. This second unit is flinging the puck around. Yeah, Artem Levshinov has 8 shot attempts. That's crazy. Bedard has 3. Del Mastro has 4. Crevier has 3. Lardis has 2. Although Lardis probably has 3 now because he just tried to take that one-timer. Artem Levshinov MVP. He's my MVP. Top unit out with 45 seconds to go on the power play. Artie with a 50% on net shooting percentage. He'd be a good NBA player. He'd be in the Hall of Fame for baseball. 50%. Nazar tries to drop it back and he fumbles it. Oh my god. Nobody has it tonight. Nobody has it. Here come the Rangers. Steered aside. Frondel's going to take it. This game is so bad, it's putting me to sleep. Levshinov makes a little spin move. Finds Nazar. 10 seconds to go on the power play. Bertuzzi. Nazar tips it. Nothing. Bertuzzi, watch the penalty. If Blashill is not yelling his guts out at the defense and not threatening to scratch them, we need a new coach. Dude, everybody, not just the defense. Everybody. Frondel's got it. He's got to be tired. He'll turn back. Turn again. Good play by Frondel. Oh, why am I so tired? Ryan, I'm bored. Calvin, if it wasn't for you guys, I'd be so bored at this game. And we just got to kill 11 and a half more minutes, roughly. We can do it, Calvin. We can do it. The Hawks ice it. The Hawks ice it. It's hard to describe, or maybe they don't ice it because it's a commercial break. Hard to describe these efforts as anything but unprofessional. Yeah, that's fair. Frondel looks great. Frondel's looked okay. I was so confident before this game started because the Rangers are absolutely atrocious on home ice, right? We're making the Rangers look like one of the best teams in the NHL right now. Score-wise, we were doing better than the last game. Hey, there's a positive. It's not as bad of a score from last game. There's a positive, I guess. Got some side bets or games going to get us through the rest of the period. I think I bet on the Rangers to win, on the Wings to win, and I'm pretty sure they're winning, right? Yeah, they're winning. But I think I bet Wings Hawks parlay. Let me check. I forget what I did now. If I did that, it's not good. My bet's live. Yeah, I bet on Detroit and Chicago to win. Detroit got me an early payout. Chicago is going to lose me the bet. Damn it, I shouldn't have parlayed it. I should have just been a Detroit individual. I should have known better than the bet on the Hawks on the second half of a back-to-back with Soderblom in the net. That's on me. I should have known. I gotta lean on the desk because I'm tired. I'm getting real close to you guys now. I'm looking right at you. This is a tough one. This game is tough. This is one of those ones that you just get it over with, you know? The pillow on the couch is bugging me. Hold on. It's supposed to be down here. That was really bugging me. Every time he has the puck, he does something good with it. He's very calm and confident, too. Like, he makes, like, his assist on the Mikheyev goal in his first game, that was such a mature play. To slow down, cut back, and find that pass. What's up with the Hawks getting obliterated by teams that aren't even close to playoffs? We got destroyed by the Canucks earlier in the year. Yeah, dude, I don't know. Like, they play to their opponent. Like, they play up to good teams, and they play down to bad teams. I don't know why that is. Dang, Guyane lets one in, 1-0 Penn State. Did McKenna score it? Couldn't tell you a single other player on Penn State. Mikheyev curls back. Crevier shot deflected. Oh, thought that went in. Didn't, though. Of course it didn't. Why would it? If the Hawks get one now, is there a chance? Still over 10 minutes to go. Crevier shot. Saved by Brand. No. Darn. Oh, man, this game is brutal. And we've kind of caught back up in shots. 32-26. We've kind of caught back up in shots. Power plays over 3. They haven't taken a penalty yet. There's a positive, I suppose. They're getting out hit 19-9. Brutal, man. Brutal. I know there's no chance. I need something to get me through this, you know? Fourth line out there. Poivre gets a shift. Rangers trying to get it out. Teravainen giving him a hard time, but it looks like they're going to get it out. Ooh, Levshinov threw a bit of a hit there. You like to see that. See that Levshinov pinch and threw a hit? Fight someone? Yeah, why hasn't Poivre fought someone yet? He said he was excited to fight in the NHL. And he has been completely... I've only seen him throw one good hit. He's only thrown 2 hits, by the way. I just checked stats. He's only thrown 2 hits this game. And I only noticed one of them. Oh, now we got rough stuff happening. See, now get in there, Poivre. Now's your time, Poivre. Get in there. It's Del Mastro right now with Cooley. All right, now Poivre is kind of getting in there. Yeah, it takes a Ranger going after Del Mastro to wake the team up. Well, Poivre didn't do shit. Fight someone, throw some haymakers. Dude, yeah, right? We need that. Why is Tavo on the fourth line? Nowhere else to put him. Nowhere else to put him. And I think, you know, it gives somebody with some skill and also somebody who's good defensively to play with Poivre. It's a good veteran to play with Poivre. So like, it helps out Poivre, but also just like, where in the top 6 would he go? I don't think there's really a spot for him. Are the Rangers getting the power play? Yeah, can't Frondell at least get a goal, right? Right? Give me a Frondell goal. This team is pathetic. I'm sorry, so tired of every excuse. I mean, it's not really an excuse they're young. It's just, you know, the truth. But, yeah. I get the frustration. I get the frustration. Yeah, Phil, that's true. Yeah, there's just no room for him in the top six. And then, like I said, it's a really good line mate for Boisvert. All right, the penalty kill gets a test here. I think, like, I get the frustration, but it's a little far-fetched to call the team pathetic. It's exactly what you would expect from a team this young. At least for me, like, I expect shitty hockey at times from a team this young. It's just going to happen, right? But I get the frustration, though. Tavo has been a ghost. Yeah, I mean, the dude's got fourth line minutes. I mean, I don't know what you expect him to do. Playing with Landon Slaggert and Sasha Boisvert. Hawks have been a ghost, yeah. The Chicago Caspers. Man, dude, I'm not even, like, normally I'm excited for the postgame. I'm not at all excited for this postgame. Like, I just want to go eat dinner. I don't even want to do it. I'm going to, but I'm sure it'll be fun. But, like, it's a brutal one, dude. It's a brutal game. Shot wide in that by Zibanejad. Also pathetic. We think a 20-year-old should be the muscle. Talking about Boisvert. Who else would do it? Who else is going to do it? Answer me that, Louis. Who else is going to do it? Also, that's the game he plays. Boisvert plays a mean physical game. So that's kind of, if he's going to be in the NHL, that's the role he's got to play. I think you're playing a little bit fast and loose with the word pathetic, but that's just my opinion. Hawks can't get it out. Oh, big save by Soderblom. Phil, yeah, it's been a bad 24-hour stretch. Yeah, people need to chill out. Like, oh, Slaggert. Oh, shorthanded breakaway gets stopped. What's everyone's favorite chocolate? Random question. I like Coffee Crisp. It's my favorite. Oh, mint arrows are good. I like the mint arrow chocolate bars. It's not the time to address it, though, Louis, in my opinion. Like, I get what you mean. Like, fill a hole in the lineup. But until guys develop more, we don't know what that hole's going to be. What if Frondel and Kanserov and Lardis turn into top 6 studs? And now, like, okay, now we don't need one of those. Now we can go fill it somewhere else. But if you fill the gap now, you might then have an overabundance of it in the future. Like, I'm all for the waiting a bit. If anything, it would be this offseason would be the first one that I'm like, okay, now adding makes sense. Because you're getting a better idea of what you have now, or at least where you have more guys and where you think there's going to be more of a need and where there won't be more of a need. So I can see it going into this offseason, but I don't think last offseason was the time to do it, in my opinion. I just don't think it was. Hawks get it out with 9 seconds to go on the penalty. Yeah, Dubai chocolate is all the rage. I don't understand it. I've tried it once. It was good, but it wasn't like, it didn't knock my socks off or anything. I don't know why I said that. I don't think I've ever said that phrase in my life. You got Andes chocolates in Canada? I don't know. Not that I've seen, but I also don't. I haven't really looked for it, so maybe. Not that I've seen, though. Bedard's got it. 8 minutes ago. Nice little move in the neutral zone by Bedard. Another nice little move. Backhand, just wide. Swedish chocolate? Swedish chocolate sounds good. Green shot goes to the corner. Frondel rims it around. Yeah, Louis, you have a great point. Like, the shots for, shots against, you have a good point. I'm not going to argue you on that one. Like, the not shooting is pathetic. They've got to change that. Bedard skates it in. He's got Frondell driving the net, tried to find him. Yeah, I can see who pointed out earlier, I forget, pointed out that Bedard was trying to force it to Frondell. That looked like a good example of it right there. Yeah, Rager, it was a weird, like, he just said, I'm looking at them to add. No, he said, I think they want to add. So, like, yeah, I mean, Elliot Friedman doesn't say stuff just for the sake of saying it, but for me to be convinced they're going to add, I would need a bit more than that. But Kyle Davidson has said, like, he was in on Nyes earlier. He was in on Gensel. He's tried to add. Like he said, when it makes sense, when the right deal is there, he will add. Don't get me wrong, the future looks good. Yeah. It's just like, it's the tough part, right? Of like, okay, the future is coming, but now they all have to learn, and it's going to be messy, right? Like, it's a messy process, and we're in a unique position that not a lot of teams are really in, where most of your team is under like 23 years old, 22 years old. So it's a unique position, and it's going to be there's going to be rough patches. But yeah, you're right. I think the future is very bright. Kick everyone off the team, rebuild the rebuild. I think we got to blow up the rebuild and rebuild the rebuild. That's a good one. I like that. That's a good one. Oh, man. Are we almost through this game? How much time is left? We got 7:10 left in this game. I'm still young. This team is putting me to sleep, guys. You'll never guess who leads the team right now with shots on goal. It's Louis Crevier with 5. And the next is Lev Shinov with 4. That's crazy. And then Bedard with 3. Wild. Boisvert and Teravainen lead the team in hits with 2 each. At least Frankie Bobbles is gone, kind of. Dude, I don't know. He had a pretty bad one on that power play. That zone entry, he really fumbled that one. You just fear the losing is going to take a mental toll on the team. That's fair. Like, you don't want your guys, you don't want like all they know to be losing, right? So that's a fair point. Do you think Davidson will buy out a few of the veteran forwards? No, because they need to hit the cap floor. I could see him moving from one, but I don't think multiple. No, I don't think he buys out multiple. I've had a lot of fun watching them this season. Yeah, they've had periods of time. There's been a lot of really fun games, and that's been a change from last year. Like last year, were there really any fun games? Not really. This year, there's been a lot of them, which has been good. It's been fun to watch the team this year, and it hasn't been for quite a while. So that's been good. I keep thinking back to just how they played at the start of the year, and it was just so fun to watch. Are they about to make it 5-1? Yep, there it is. Fox from the point. Damn it. 5-1, fellas. 5-1. Now I don't even want a Frondell first NHL goal because I don't want his goal to be meaningless. Like, I want his first NHL goal to mean something, you know? How do they improve next year? All the young guys taking a step forward. They're all a year older. They're all more physically mature. They all have more experience under their belt. I think it's just primarily what you're waiting on is that development, right? All these guys getting older, more experienced, more physically mature is a big one too. I think that's the bulk of it. And then, you know, if they do go out and add this year, that would help a lot too. If you bring in like a Jason Robertson, a Matthew Nyes, you know, somebody like that, a Robert Thomas, although I don't know how much of a fit Robert Thomas would be, that would obviously help too. But I think the bulk of improvement is going to come from these guys just taking strides forward, being, like I said, being a year older, having another year of experience under their belt, having another off season under their belt. I think that's where most of the improvement's going to come from. It was fun owning the Mammoth this year. At least we got that. At least we swept the playoff-bound Mammoth. At least we can say that. There have been fun games. Yeah, there's definitely been fun games. 5-1, now that's the consistency we've been seeking. Hey, they're bad, but they're consistent. Yeah, 2 5-1 games in a row, right? Yeah, I think the bulk of the improvement's going to come from the guys who's already here, and then it's a bonus if they add. Which, like I said, I think this is the first off season where I genuinely hope they add. This isn't one of them. This is definitely not one of them. You're right about that. Definitely not one of them. Five and a half to go. We're almost there. We've almost made it. There's 18 people still watching this, and the Hawks are down 5-1 in one of the worst games. Credit to all you people. You guys are all true fans. I mean, I'm watching it because I have to. I'd be here anyway, probably. But you guys are true fans, just willing to be here and suffer through this with me. You guys are true Hawks fans. Here comes Frondell. The thing is that we're going to be 31st now. Yeah, they're going to lap us. Were they only 1 point ahead? Standings. Yeah, I knew we were 30 and 31. I just didn't know. I didn't check the point. They're going to tie us, yeah, but they're going to have more wins. Well, they're going to tie us with regulation wins, I suppose. Fan of you, Ryan. I don't have a life outside of this anyway. Well, I'm glad that's why you're here. Yeah, better odds. Here we come. Next we play New Jersey. That's going to be fun. Why are you a Hawks fan if you're in Vancouver? When I was a kid, I originally was a Canucks fan. I started watching hockey when I was about 4, and I was a Canucks fan. And then when I was about 7 or 8 years old, it was right around when they drafted Kane. So I was like 7 or 8, I forget. It was either 07 or 08, one of those years. And my buddy, who I played road hockey with in the neighborhood, one of my neighborhood buddies, he was a Canucks fan. He was like, hey, we need a new team. And I was like, sure, let's do it. And we went online and we picked the team that at the time had the most Canadian players. And it happened to be the Blackhawks. And we're like, let's pick this team. They got all the Canadian guys. And I've just stuck with it for the past 18 years. It ended up being a good choice. Best choice I made. I'm not sure how people are saying we're better than last year. Slightly, I suppose. But again, we look at the shots, 4 shots against, it's horrible. Well, the number one way to measure it is in the standings. And they're on pace for like 75 points, which would be around a 15-point increase. And I think that's the number one thing you look at. And then on top of that, then you start looking at individual players. Did Connor Bedard get better? Without a doubt, absolutely. He's shown that generational ability. Artem Levshinov, yeah, he's had ups and downs. He's still, he's taken strides farther. Sam Renzel has been more consistent. Wyatt Kaiser is playing his game a full 82, or a full season minus the injury. Individual players are taking strides. Oliver Moore took a huge stride. Nick Lardis has showed that it's no fluke. He scored 71 goals. He can play in the NHL, and he can play in the top 6 in the NHL. So I think all across the board, yeah, there's been improvement. I think when it comes to that, the shooting and things like that, that comes with time and coaching, and you just got to work that out. That's a systems thing. That's a systems issue, right? So I think you work that out. But I think across the board there's been improvement. Yeah, for sure. I see how it just doesn't feel like it. I understand that you can feel that way. But there absolutely has been. If we were in the Pacific, I think you mean, we'd be a playoff team. Right? The Pacific Pacific's rough, hey? 6-1, you inconsistent sons of guns. Oh, man, here it is. Yep, there it is. Oh, this is brutal, dude. Oh, man. Oh, not 50. Well, it might as well be 56. You also got to remember, too, like, Bedard and Nazar were both out for over a month. Bedard missed 13 games. Like, you got to wonder where this team would be if he was healthy, right? Sorry, Ryan, I missed your story on why you were a Hawks fan. Can you repeat it? I don't know if you're messing with me or not, but basically when I was like 4 years old, I became a Canucks fan. And then when I was about 7 or 8, I don't remember, right around the time Kane got drafted, my neighborhood buddy, who I played hockey with, said, hey, we need a new team, because he was a Canucks fan too. And I said, yeah, sure. So we went online and we just randomly picked the team that had the most Canadian players at the time. And it happened to be the Blackhawks. And then I've stuck with it for like 18 years. And that's the story. It was the best choice I ever made. All right, Ryan, gonna head out. This is tough to watch. Calvin, I don't blame you at all, dude. Take care. Go do something fun, because this is go watch something enjoyable, because this game is not enjoyable. Boisvert's fighting. Oh, here we go. I gotta see this. Who's he gonna fight? Trocheck? I gotta see this now. Boisvert's gonna fight. I have to see this. I'm just watching him this whole shift. All right, mixing it up now. Who's he gonna fight? Borgen? Vlasic's mixing it up. Oh yeah, here we go. There we go, Boisvert. Yeah, Boisvert. Let's go. All right, that's why you bring him into the NHL club. That's why you bring him into the NHL club. I think that was like I think that's something Boisvert's been itching to do, like to make it to to make his stamp. But yeah, in the point of like it's a 6-1 game wide fight, I get that. I think that's just like a make his mark in the NHL, right? Like that's what he was brought here to do. Oh, Boisvert got a nice right in there too. Boisvert got a nice right hand in there. Yeah, I see what you mean, Louis, about like they were injured but now they're healthy and they suck. I just wonder if they didn't get injured and kind of fall into that, and you got to wonder what that does mentally, like if they would have kept the momentum going. But I totally see your point. Like, yeah, they just as easily might have fallen off, but maybe not though. Maybe not. The OT. Well, yeah, think about how many blown leads, dude. How many leads have been lost in the last 4 minutes of the game? It's a lot. And then it just happens to that we suck in overtime. There's a lot of ifs, right? But it doesn't matter. A lot of ifs and, what if that, what if this. But, yeah. I'm just browsing Twitter right now, seeing people's thoughts on the team tonight, and Blackhawks Twitter is a dark place right now after these last 2 games. And that's what I mean about like big picture. Like I just opened up Twitter and I saw 2 people go like, I'm officially worried about this rebuild. Brother, it's been 2 games. Big picture. Big picture. Yeah, that boxing background came in clutch, hey? Rangers on the power play for 1:10 more here. Sean replied to his own comment. He did too. That's funny. At least it looks like it. Rangers just working it around here on the power play. Slager's going to chase. He won't get there though. We're down to 220. We're almost there, guys. We're almost there. Almost there. The master behind the net can't get it out. Del Mastro trying to get it out, chips it up the boards. Mikheyev is after it. 7 seconds to go on the power play. Mikheyev still on it. Good forecheck by Mikheyev. Living on a prayer. Yep. Mikheyev mixing it up now a little bit by the bench. Thankfully almost over, dude, right? I agree, Brad. We're almost there. I mean, round of applause to everybody. Like, us as fans, we should get a round of applause for sticking this game out. The people who watch this full game, that's all you guys in this chat, the people who watch this full game are the real fans. Because this has been fucking brutal. This has been awful. Did not expect this outcome. Me neither. I'm looking forward to the Mariners game for 2 straight days. Am I in hell? Dude, hopefully the Mariners can at least win tonight. Give me one win. God damn. It starts in 2 minutes. First pitch is in 2 minutes. Appreciate the positivity. Having a hard time with that right now. Better days ahead, I hope. I hear what you mean, man. And like, that's why I try to fully buy into this rebuild. I want to buy in fully to this Kyle Davidson rebuild. I want to see it succeed. I always want to look at the bright side, because if not, what do we got, right? Like, I'm rooting with everything for this thing to work out. Looking for the positives, trying to be optimistic. And yeah, sometimes like games like this, when you have 2 games in a row like this, it's tough, man. It's tough to stay positive. This postgame is going to be rough. Like, I'm trying to think right now. Like, I genuinely don't know if I have any positives to this postgame. The power play was shit. Sure, the penalty kill didn't let in a goal, but it didn't look overly great. Okay, positives, Boisvert fought, and Frondel looked good. What other positives are there? Genuinely, Lardis keeps his hot streak alive. I don't know what other positives to take away from this game. Right now, the rebuild is either one of the greatest things that will ever happen or one of the biggest blunders in NHL history. Well, someone said on Twitter the other day, and it was a good point. Someone said, this is a really good experiment for the NHL. This Hawks rebuild. Like, I can't think of a recent rebuild that has gone this young and has stockpiled this many first-round picks in such a short period of time and just gone this young. It's a really good experience. It could either flop, or it could be, I mean, it could set the Hawks up for 10 years of success, 15 years of success, right? Like it's an interesting experiment. All right, well, they lost, so let me change the stream record again. Unfortunately, guys, we're now 6-10-5, 6-15, if you will. Hopefully the Mariners win. I agree, Josias. I agree. I mean, you guys are all legends for coming out here. Like I said, don't let anyone tell you you're not a true Hawks fan. The fact that you guys came out to this stream, watched this whole game, and even stayed positive. True Blackhawks fans. I appreciate everybody coming out to watch. Brutal game, but having you guys here made it fun and, bearable. I'll be back again for the game on, I think, what fucking day is it today? Sunday. They play Sunday, right? I'll be back for that game. Stay tuned for the post game. It'll come out within the hour, hopefully, something about an hour or so. Get the post game out. Again, thanks to everybody who stuck around. I appreciate it. I'll see you on the next stream. Take care, guys. See you Sunday.